everyone, welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable for my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. I'm also on maternity leave and navigating that financially as well. So I hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a great week. It's nice and sunny today. I am a bit late in doing this video. I normally do this video right after the last cash stuffing of the month for me, but yeah, obviously just had a baby. Everything is kind of a little bit delayed. We need to just kind of get caught up on my YouTube videos, but we'll get there eventually, so do bear with. But I don't plan on skipping any weeks. I will just kind of film them late and post them late if I have to. Like, that's just kind of how it's going to be. But yeah, today's video we're going to be going through all of my binders and looking at what's in the bank as well in different pots that I have. And we're going to count everything up, see how much we've got saved. Yeah, and if there is some money that needs to go back to the bank, because when certain categories get to like a certain amount, I do want to send stuff back to the bank just so it can generate some interest, and also it's obviously safer in a bank account than in my house. So yeah, let's get going. So where are we? Here is this month's savings breakdown page in the Rainbow Budgets book. Last month we had £20,960.93 in total. So yeah, let's kind of see where we are at. So I've gone through some of the bank accounts that I've got and how much is kind of in the bank. I've popped in the on the page already. My brain is not computing very well. Baby brain is full on. It's taken me like a good hour to get myself sorted to film this video, because I just could not get my head around what I had in the bank compared to what I had in the envelopes and placeholders. But it does work out. Like, it just took me so long to figure that out. So apologies, there are already mistakes on the page. I'm definitely going to make mistakes. Like, just, yeah. Slightly sleep deprived. Baby Rafe though, she sleeps really well. It's me that's not sleeping. Just constantly checking on her. Hopefully that will die down though as she gets older. So starting off with the effort fund, we've stripped that right back down to £16.03 is what is in the bank. It is a pot that I do dip into just for those effort kind of moments. We did buy some gig tickets last month, so yeah, that's why it's gone right back down. But we've got some money in some challenge, one of the challenges I think we've completed, that's going to go in there and top that back up a little bit. So Christmas 2025, we've stopped saving for that now because we fully funded it. It was at £1,000. I did start Christmas shopping in the last month, so that's down to £960. We have a savings pot where we put £150 a month into, it is meant to go towards our mortgage overpayment when it kind of gets to a decent amount, but we are kind of keeping it there as a backup for this year. I'm on maternity leave, so that's currently at £3,000. And then we have the baby fund. So this was the one that was like blowing my mind. I could not figure out how much I had left in the baby fund because I keep spending in there at the moment, which is, you know, what it's for. We had to buy new baby grows and stuff like that because little Rafe is much littler than we thought she was going to be, so we needed to get some more onesies and stuff that actually fit her, not drown her. So right, so we've got a £500 placeholder in here that I need to change to 400 because there's 406 in the bank account now. So yeah, we have spent a fair bit, but yeah, needed it. What did I say? 400. So I don't think I've got a standalone 400. Right, so we'll do 200. 300, 400, just do it that way. There we go. I always forget to get the placeholders out. At least that's not changed, I guess. Lovely, so 200, 300, 400 in the bank, plus 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 25, 35, 45, 50, 250. So that makes 656 in total in the baby fund. So we'll take that 250 back to the bank. Oh, and now I need to swap the placeholders out again. Right, look at that 500 back. There's a 50. Oh, actually, we'll try and keep them the same. Have we got a 100 in that one? There's 1,000. No, so I'll just pop that one in. So that's 500, 650 pounds. That will be in the bank. So that is good. And then we do have this money here as well, which is in the challenges. That will eventually go over to that pot once they're done. So 10, 25 in Little Moon budgets. Put that on there. And oh yeah, back to bank. Put 250. Jelly bean jar. I've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 55. So we'll leave that in there until we have completed it. Oh, shouldn't have. Getting ahead of myself. What nugget? Jelly bean. Lovely job. Okay, and just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's kind of sent their well wishes for our little jelly bean and her safe arrival. Really appreciated. And also a big shout out to Rocking Witch, who sent out some really gorgeous baby grows and some little outfits for her. So thank you so much for those, Eva. They're absolutely adorable. Right, £30 is in the tarot savings, this challenge. That will go towards the maternity savings. So that won't go back to the bank. In here, 5, 6, 7, 8,600 is in maternity. Yeah, 8,600. And that is all already in the bank. So risk the 6. So I did say I wasn't going to count it, but do I count it? There's quite a lot of cash here, so it does make me a little bit like, should I put it in the bank? If you don't want to know how much is in here, then look away. I'm going to count it. I'm going to put it into the total. All right, so we're over halfway on this challenge now. So yeah, well over halfway. It's from Studio Budgets. So let's see how much we've got. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Wow. 500 and 5, 10, 15, 25. That is a mad amount. So yeah, I'm gonna put the 500 into the bank. 5, 10, 15, 25. We'll keep the fives. So that is another 500 going back to the bank. Oh gosh. There we go. What a great challenge though, it's saving up so much. Can't remember where I saw a 500. Oh, that will do. There we go. So 525 in there. Oh, it's double-sided. I was thinking I put it in backwards. All right, roll and match. Jumbo. So nothing in the bank for that. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 175. So we'll keep 25 and take 150 back to the bank. But yeah, how have you all been? I've watched a few cash stuffing videos. I do really need to spend more time and get caught up. I might not be able to go back and watch all of the ones that I've missed, but I'll try and get caught up on the most recent ones. But yeah, just let me know how you've been, what you've been up to. Oh, are there any more hundreds? There. 150. So that's 175. And then we've already counted that, haven't we? Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, that is the baby binder done with, and I'll count it up. I was hoping this might fit back in this holder now, but it's still too chunky. We'll just put it in like that. Okie doke. So let's go over to the challenge binder, which is here. So I'm just going to add these all up in one go, I think. So 25, lemonade stand has got 10, jar of hearts has got 15, scratch and match. This one's going to be quite a big saver, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Spook and save. It's 25. So many cute Halloween bits coming out now in the shops. Like, I keep seeing them all online, and I have resisted so far. £10 into tarot. Have you got any little Halloween bits? Lots of like pink, pastel-y cuteness going on. 15. So that's 130 in the challenge binder. Oh, you fit a second ago. What's wrong with you now? Gosh. Okay. So challenge binder 130. And yeah, none of that is going back to the bank. Okay. Sinking funds. So we've got home improvements. So 55 in there. Service charge. Now this is fully funded. So there's 120 in the bank, 140, 60, 70. So 170 in total, and we're taking 50 back to the bank. Lovely job. That's good. That's all sorted. We did get a letter actually the other day from other people, like residents on the estate, looking at basically getting rid of our service charge company because they're just so expensive. And they pointed out that since we moved in, which was only like 3 years ago, it's gone up by 65%, which is bonkers, isn't it? Like, that's just not on. We'll put that fully funded in that way. Lovely job. Car maintenance, in the bank we have 500. Health. Is there enough to go back to the bank? I'm not sure. 100, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. No. 140. I need to get Rafe registered at the doctor's. I keep forgetting. I forget everything at the moment. Like, literally, brain is the worst it's ever been. Emergency. The only thing I am remembering to do is feed my baby, which is good. That's the only goal I have at the moment, to keep her alive. Right, weekly binder we don't look at, because that's just what we spend each week. So we've got a new monthly binder for 2026. So this won't be going back to the bank, any of this. So we've got money in May, haven't we? 10, 20, 30, 40. And then we've got June, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just swap that round for 20. Actually, can we condense this down as well, can't we? There we go. July, it's got 10. And then August, it's got 20. So £90 altogether in there. We're just focusing on those few months at the moment, because those are the ones in 2020 where we won't have any income. So that's just a little extra kind of spending money there if we need it. That's the idea. Basically, so we haven't kind of got to go like completely without. That's the plan anyway. All right, cabin break, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Lovely job. This is for Centre Parks. So 50, that There's a 5, 50, going back to the bank. And let's pop in a placeholder. There we go. I love this challenge, this envelope. I've done this a few times now. And I probably will just keep doing it because, yeah, why not? Love, Care, Share and Give is fully funded now. So, got 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85. I'm going to take, 50 back to the bank. I'm thinking I might reallocate the 35. So I'll take this out because it is Romeo done. And then what I'm going to do is put it into holiday in the back, because the idea was Love, Care, Share and Give was going to be like a little, just a starter for any kind of holidays or trips we might take later on in the year. It is obviously like a really small start, but every little helps. It could be a deposit, you know. So 20, 30 and 5, 25, 35, 45, 50. Yeah, let's go back to the bank. Perfect. I am half tempted to reallocate that 35 though into 10 parts so I can get that done a bit quicker, but I'll sit on it and think about that. Right. Get your rocks off for the next gig I've got coming up, which is November. So 10, 15 and 20 quid in there. So that is Bad Omens, isn't it? Yeah. So 20, nothing going back to the bank. And then we've got Anniversary. I think that's 20 in here as well, isn't it? Yeah. I'll keep the change in there just because you don't know what's going to be under the scratch-offs. Lovely job. And there's no point in writing holidays in there again because that'll be duplicating the number we've got there. All right, next, sinking funds. So we've got birthdays. Should be getting a nice amount in here now. Yeah, 20, 30, 40, 55. I might take 50 to the bank just so then it's easy for me to order bits and bobs online. I think I'm out of 50s though. Aren't I? Oh no, one left. Okay. Lovely job. Okay, I still cannot remember what I put this in here for. I need to figure that out. Rockfit. Oh yeah, I didn't put how much I got in the bank for this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. It's just under 900 in there, I'm pretty sure. I think it's about 880, but we'll leave those as they are. Pole, we have 50 in the bank. Oh, I can't wait to go back to do pole, but very much still recovering. £10 in books and Rockfit as well. Can't wait to get back to that. I'll probably be able to go back to Rockfit sooner than pole. Oh, just writing Rockfit down again. All right, miscellaneous. It's got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. So let's change those for a £20 note. There we go, 35 squid. Running out of boxes. Got too many categories. It's called fashiondarling.com is complete. So we can put that back, and 10, 20, 35, 45, 50 going back to the bank. So it's 100 in total, and that is for some new threads for me, which is exciting. And I eventually figure out which, well, what I want. So we'll just pop 100 placeholder in the envelope. I did order a clothing envelope, but unfortunately, apparently the item went missing in the post. So the order was cancelled, but never mind. All right, princess. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, that completes that. Oh, maybe it's for the effort fund, the scratch off one. It might be. And that is that challenge done. We've completed it 5 times. This is from Scottish Highlander on a budget, who's just now Highlander budgets, I believe. I can't remember. But yeah, that is that binder completed. And then I think we do just have 1 or 2 categories left. So the first one is Christmas. So we've done Christmas 2025 because that's already in the banks. It's just what's in 2026. So 5, 10, 15, 25. So let's swap those for a 20. Christmas Day Madness, 5, 10, and 20. Sort that out. Boxing Day Bonanza. It's got 10. Oh yes, and Josh reminded me I need to cross off the gingerbread man, because we landed on it. Thank you. I totally forgot. And then pop in peppermint, or add on the 10. Has got 10, 15, 20. And crocking around a Christmas tree has got 10. And then the last one, look what I got, has got 5, 10, and 15. So that is £100 in Christmas for 2026. Lovely jubbly. And that envelope in the back is just kind of what we're tallied up for Christmas this year. So Christmas 2026, £100. We're not taking any of that back to the bank because we're not anywhere near getting some of those challenges completed. And then the last thing I need to do is the Days Out Fund, which is this mystery tin. So there's £20 already in the bank. And then, what did we have last month? We said we had 200. I think I put another 100 in there. So I'm going to estimate it's at 300 now in total. yeah, it's just an estimate. It could be more, but going off of what I've budgeted this month and the last couple of months, I think we're around about there, maybe a smidge more. But we'll open that at some point. So yeah, all right, there we go. We've counted up all of the binders and all of the various bank accounts. So we will now count it all up and see where we're at. See if it beats last month's last month's total. I'll just speed you up 1 moment. Okie dokie, so that's coming up with £21,882.03. Wow, 21,882.03. That is staggering. So minus what we had last month. So gone up £921.10, which is awesome. Being as we've been a bit spendy, because we've had to be, which is fine. I think that's just how life is now. We've got a child, so spendy. So just adding up what we should have here to go back to the bank. Wow, 1,050. Blimey, wasn't expecting it to be that much. Okay, let's count the cash then and see if this is correct. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So let's just pop that there. 520, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 98, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 99, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 1,000. I think there's going to be more than 1,050. So that's 500 and then 500. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100 and 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200. All right, we're 150 missing. What have I done wrong? Clothes, 50. Princess, that was another 50. Birthdays, we're taking 50 back to the bank for that. Well, that's where we went wrong. So yeah, £1,200 should be going back to the bank, and that is what we've counted here. So that is all present and correct. Told you there'd be mistakes, because yeah, my brain is fried. But there we go. What a amazing amount to have. All down to cash stuffing. Like, I started this journey a few years ago now, and it starts with the small challenges and then builds and builds and builds, and you get the momentum, stay consistent, and yeah, I mean, this is the result. Blows my mind every time. Like, super happy I stumbled across this method, and yeah, there we go. We are looking really good. So thank you very much for watching if you made it to the end. And I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Not sure what it will be. It'll be a surprise to me as well as you. But thank you ever so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, guys. Bye.